The top 5 NFL draft busts of all time. We're going to have a recurring theme in this one, lots of drugs and lack of focus. Let's start with number 5. Considered the best offensive line prospect in the history of the game at the time, Tony Mandard, the number 2 overall pick, sandwiched between, yes, Troy Aikman and Barry Sanders. The Green Bay Packers could have had Brett Favre at quarterback and Barry Sanders at running back. But they took Mandard, who held out and never became anything. He did leave the NFL with drug and alcohol problems, actually made it back with the Colts, started all 16 games one season, but never lived up to the hype. That year, Aikman, Sanders, Derek Thomas, and Deion Sanders, those were picks 1, 3, 4, and 5, all in the Hall of Fame. Number 4, Charles Rogers, also out of Michigan State, him and Mandard. This guy also with a lot of trouble off the field. He tested positive for marijuana at Michigan State, but the Lions still took him. 3 years, 36 catches, and 440 yards later, hurt, drug problems, and out of the league. Charles Rogers, a massive bust at number 4. Number 3, gambling did this man in 1982. The number 4 overall pick, Art Schlichter, who got caught one time gambling in prison on a smuggled-in cell phone. He had all of 3 touchdowns and 11 interceptions for his career. He never won any of the 6 football games that he started, constantly in trouble. Art Schlichter was picked before Marcus Allen. He was picked before Jim McMahon. Number 2, the troubled running back from Nebraska, supremely talented but always in trouble as well, Lawrence Phillips, the 6th overall pick in 1996. The Rams actually traded Jerome Bettis to the Pittsburgh Steelers to make room for Lawrence Phillips. Eddie George went 13th that year. In less than 2 years with the Rams, Phillips spent 23 days in jail. And number 1, so many people loved him. He had a bigger upside than Peyton Manning, a better athlete, stronger throwing arm, drafted in 1998. Number 2 overall by the San Diego Chargers. He lasted 4 years in the league. Ryan Leaf had a ton of talent, but the head simply was not there at all. The biggest draft bust of all time.